How does the America's Cup work? We have a defender that is the team that has won the previous America's Cup. And there is a number of challengers that are asking to compete against the defender. The defender usually has a huge advantage because by rules, the defender has the right to set the racing rules for the America's Cup. So he's setting which boat you're sailing, which courses, where you're sailing, when you're sailing.
So the America's Cup is the cutting edge of the yachting industry, so we have to stay focused all the time, focus on all the little details, because that's what our competitors will do. So if we leave a stone unturned, chances are the other competitors won't have, and they're better. So we need to focus on every aspect of a yacht, every aspect of a design process, and keep doing that the whole way through in order to be successful.
One of the things we've learned over the years is you do need to keep changing and evolving and making the boat faster and faster all of the time. And so one of the big takeaways for us was we need to keep improving, but we need to have structure and understanding of our equipment that we can confidently change without the risk of failure.
The Emirates Team New Zealand introduced foiling to the America's Cup, so being the defender, we're able to sort of choose a boat that suits us. So out of Bermuda, we thought, hey, we're pretty good at designing things. We think that if it's a new class of yacht, we can do this better than other people, and we have succeeded in doing that.
The feeling of foiling is first a feeling of flight. You hear nothing but a subtle whistle of the foils in the water. Everything else is silence. It's almost a poetic feeling. The very first time I saw the AC-75 by Emirates Team New Zealand, I think it was really disbelief. It was such a revolutionary concept that if it wasn't for their brand there, it was almost like an April Fool's. It was so daring and so new as a concept that no one thought it was possible. And there was many people that really waited for the boat to be in the water and flying for the first time to believe that it was possible flying with that kind of foiling configuration. The main difference of the AC-75 foil configuration is that you have a two-foil system, basically with a rudder on the back that has an elevator, and then you have the two arms, one of which is developing right in moment, and one of them is developing lift.
We kind of had this mentality: if we follow the pack and follow everyone else, we will just be like everyone else. You know, we have to do something that's better, something that sets us apart.
Among the many innovations they brought was the one of cyclers. And the innovation of cyclers seems like to be obvious today, because with your legs you can produce more power than with your arms.
I think the team was at a low after the San Francisco defeat, and there were no rules with design. It was a nothing held back approach, let's just go for it. So I think after we committed to cycling for the Bermuda campaign and winning, there's just no rules on bad ideas now. Any idea is a good idea, so yeah, we really learned that from Bermuda campaign.
Yeah, so if we go back to the Bermuda campaign in 2017, where we had the cyclists and the other teams all had conventional grinding setups, it was actually not as simple as it might seem on face value. What impact does it have on the weight of the yacht and the complexity of the drivetrain of going from cycling versus grinding, and is it a heavier solution or a light?
A lot of teams talk about it, and then they never actually commit to doing it. Whereas Team New Zealand, if it's signed off, then we commit to it and we give it 100%, and we just believe in that process. So it may seem crazy, but we just absolutely commit to that one goal.
That's the way revolutions happen, right? Sailing has always been about speed, from the very beginning, from the Greek and the Romans' time. When they built their navy or transport ships, what they always wanted was to go faster. And that has been the driving element in any sailing boat. They always wanted to go faster than their antagonist. And this is the same happening today. The only difference is that we made a quantum leap in speed.